Hi everyone, welcome to YaguTamizhi. In this video, we are going to see what is availability zone. Before going to start this video, if you are still not watching the previous topics like Azure Data Center and Azure Region, I strongly recommend to watch that video because this is the continuity video of this topic. Okay, now coming to the today's topic. Today's topic, what we are going to see is what is availability zone. I planning to split this topic into 2 or 3 videos. In the first video, I am planning to give the overview what is availability zone. In the next upcoming videos, I like to tell the use case. Actually, when we can use this availability zone to make our service available, and after that we will see some theoretical point of view in the availability zone. Now we will see the logical understanding of availability zone. I'm going to the Microsoft whiteboard. Okay, and guys, I need one suggestion from you. If you like the whiteboard teaching, please let me know in the comment. In the upcoming days, I will plan the videos in the whiteboard teaching. Yeah. Okay, now before starting availability zone, we will see the what is data center and what is region quickly. Example, whatever the services we have created in Azure, that is going to be deployed in the particular servers. Okay, assume that these are the servers, these are the users creating through Azure portal or some other. We have multiple ways to create services. When whatever the services we created, all is going inside the servers in the Azure. This service is physically placed in the building. That building is nothing but Azure data center. Okay, Azure data center is nothing but it is the place it holds our servers. It helps to host our services in the Azure environment. Okay, I hope you understand what is data center. Now we will see what is region. Region is nothing but it is the collection of data centers. Like if you see, we have one more data centers like this, and we have one more data center like this. Then what Microsoft will do, they will combine these 3 data centers, then they will announce as this is region. Region is nothing but it is the collection of data centers. Example, in this region we can see 3 data centers. This is 1, 2 and 3. And here we have to note one more point. The region is not compulsion to have 3 or more data centers. Some region may containing only 1 data center. Some region may containing 2 data centers. That is up to Microsoft. In future they will be developed some other data center, but for understanding purpose, the region is nothing but it is the collection of data centers, but it is not compulsion all the region containing 2 or 3 data centers. May contain some regions may containing 1 data center, some region may contain 2 data centers, but it is up to Microsoft. Okay, hope you understand what is the difference between data center and region. Now we will see availability zone. Availability zone is nothing but it is the topic come under region, inside the region. Okay, when the particular region we can tell as availability zone, for that we have 2 conditions. We will see discuss one by one. Let me show the conditions here. The first condition, you note it, the each region it should contain 3 or more data centers. 3 or more data centers. And the second condition is each data center inside the particular region is physically separated by 100 to 60 kilometers. That is based on our understanding. I am not sure how much distance Microsoft is assuming, but for our understanding, you assume that that particular data center is physically separated by 100 to 60 kilometers. Okay, now we'll come to our topic. Okay, assume that this we'll see start from this particular data center region. Okay, start from this data center. We'll check first condition. This particular region containing 3 data centers, so it satisfies the first condition. Now we see second condition. The data center inside the region is physically separated to 100 to 60 kilometers. Now for understanding, we will assume that this data center 1 and 2 is physically separated by 100 to 60 kilometers. 100 to 60 kilometers. Likewise, data center 2 and 3 also separated by 100 to 60 kilometer. Likewise, data center 1 and 3 also physically separated by 100 to 60 kilometer. Then it satisfies the second condition also. Then Microsoft will announce this particular region as availability zone. Until they won't announce this particular region as availability zone. If the same condition we will apply into this region 2. Okay, this is region 2 and this is region 3. Okay, now we will see this particular region containing only one data center, so it is not satisfy the first condition, so it is not availability zone. It is not availability zone. Likewise, if we see the third region also, it containing only two data centers, so it is not satisfying the first condition, hence it is also not come under availability zone. Okay, this is the condition to understand the when the region it will make as availability zone. Okay, now we'll see one more case. Example, this particular region 4. Okay, this particular region 4, you can see it is containing 3 data center, so it satisfies the first condition. If you see the second one, each data center is physically separated by 100 to 60 kilometer. In this case, this is data center 1 and this is data center 2 and this is data center 3. Okay, now we will see this data center is physically separated by 100 to 60 kilometer, assume that, but this data center 1 and 2 is near to each other, hence it is not satisfy the condition, hence it is not come under availability zone. Why? Because the main concept of availability zone is to make our service available. That's why they introduce availability zone. In this case, you see both the data center 1 and 2 is near to each other. Okay, what will happen means, anything happen like tsunami or earthquake, this both data center will be goes down, so it will be not considered. Okay, because the region should containing 3 zones. Zone is nothing but example, you see the first diagram. This is in this example, each data center is physically separated by 100 to 60 kilometers, right? So they will consider each thing as zones. They will consider this one as zone 1 and this one as zone 2 and this one as zone 3. So hence it is make availability zone. But you see below example, it is come under only 2 zones, zone 1 and zone 2, so it is not satisfied. When we making as the view in the zone point of view, it is not satisfy the condition, so it is not suitable for availability zone. The region should contain 3 zones, then only we can able to tell us this particular region as availability zone. I hope you understand. And one more thing I like to add, if you see in this point of view, the zone containing 2 data center, in some case the each zone may containing 2 or 3 data centers, that is up to Microsoft infrastructure. In this case, we have seen each zone containing only 1 data center. It is not compulsion. In each zone we may have 3 or 4 data center as well. Here we have 3 data center in the zone 1. Likewise, in the zone 2 also we have 1 or 2 data centers. Like zone 3 also we have 1 or 3 data centers. But the ultimate concept is the data center is at least 3 data center is physically separated by each other up to 100 to 60 kilometers. Then we can tell us this is as region. Then they will split each thing as one zone. And one more thing, the zone may containing 1 or 2 data center, that is up to Microsoft point of view. I hope you understand the difference between what is data center and what is region and what is availability zone. Data center is nothing but it is the place it containing servers. In the particular server only we are going to our service going to be deployed. And region is nothing but it is the logically combining data center in the particular location, that is region. Region is collection of data center, but it is not compulsion each data center should containing more than 2 or 3 data centers. Some data center may containing one data center also. Some region may contain 2 data center also, that is up to Microsoft. And the availability zone is nothing but it's containing at least 3 data center, and each data center is physically separated by up to some physical location. Based on that, it should be considered availability zone. And one more point I like to add here. If you see here, okay, I like to draw with new diagram. Okay, assume that this is the region as we discussed in the previous. Okay, assume that this particular zone we have 2 data center, in this particular zone we have 1 data center, and this particular zone we have 2 or 3 data center. That is not a point, but it is each one is physically separated by 100 to 60 kilometers, and this is zone 1 and zone 2 and zone 3. Okay, now you see each zone is connected with high bandwidth connection. This wire cable is connected with each zone. So whatever happened to the zone 1, like natural disasters like tsunami or earthquake, the entire zone will go down, right? In particular time, all the things, all the resources, all the services, all the data from the zone 1 is with the help of this high bandwidth connection, it will replicate into zone 3 or zone 2. That's why we need availability zone. Why? Because each thing is physically separated by some kilometers, so it will not affect that much thing. So we need availability zone. And I like to add one more point also. If you see, each zone also may containing 2 or 3 data centers. These 2 or 3 data centers also connected with high bandwidth cables. These 3 data centers also high bandwidth cables. Why? Because example, why we need here means, example, we have our network outage or power outage to this particular data center, then with the help of this high bandwidth cable we can able to replicate entire thing into the data center too. That's why we need connected each data center is high bandwidth cable, as well as each zone also connected with high bandwidth cables, so we can able to replicate the things to another zone or another data center regardingly. I hope you understand the 3 difference between data center, region and availability zone. Yeah friends, that's it. Before that, I like to see one more diagram for your understanding. In the previous session we already discussed. If you see this diagram, you can able to understand. Okay, if you see, this is the physical data center of Microsoft. In this case you can see 4 buildings, each white building is one separate data center. Okay, in this case 4 data center is near to each other. Okay, then Microsoft what will do, example, this is near to each other, right? So it entire thing they will consider as zone 1. Likewise, it is when this region is become availability zone, likewise, like 100 to 60 kilometers we have another one data center here, likewise we have another one data center, then only this 3 we have this condition, then only we will consider this as availability zone, until Microsoft will consider this one as only region. Yeah friends, I hope you understand these 3 things. And I request one more thing, if you like the whiteboard teaching, please let me know in the comment, else we will, if you not like, we will go to that white background, sorry, black background session. Yeah guys, thank you, we'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.